Hair is a mess. When is it not though? There we go. So, in case you haven't been here in a little bit, this is the actual official beginning of the final case of the final Phoenix Wright game that I will be streaming. There are more games. They're not released on PlayStation. I don't think they're released on Xbox. So this is the beginning of the end. Dahlia is back. Like what? Remember Dahlia, the ex-girlfriend from, well, last case, obviously, but also, hey Lauren, also she was in the first case of the second game, right? Or was it the first case of this game? She was in the first case somewhere. It's been a long time. This is stream 30. I've been playing Phoenix Wright for more than 6 months. My shirt. Oh, let me show you. This is Toothless. It's not an actual pockets. It just looks like it. I love this shirt. It was given to me by a friend. I think it's from, oh, what are they called? QWERTY? Yes. I haven't seen the third movie though. I completely missed that it was released. So I need to see that at some point. Yeah, but Phoenix Wright, final case. We saw this, parts of this last week. Maybe more than we should have, but yeah. Let's see. Let's watch this again. I don't remember exactly how much we watched, but yeah. Shishito, the treasured Korean village heirloom, whose name means seven-branched sword. Oh! Huh. It is said that this sacred sword represents life itself. Hi Ash, welcome. Though the branches may appear infinite, the choice is limitless. Like our destinies, the sword comes to but one end, one merciless point. And when the silver cord, the fragile thread that binds us to this world, is severed. Do do do. I bet I did that last week as well. Someone gets stabbed in the back. The illusion is revealed, and the implacability of fate is finally laid bare. Wasn't she holding the sword up last time we saw her? I think she was. February 6th, 9:48 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Hey, Pro Sale. Oh, thank you. I've been practicing my dramatic reading. Hey, Nick. Yeah, what is it? You know how I've got spiritual powers unlike you? Sure, you are a spirit medium after all. Light is so weird today. But just like you, if I don't keep my powers sharp, they get dull, right? I guess so, yeah. Glad you agree. Okay, Pearly, you're up. Today's lipstick is a series we've had before. It's the Maybelline Python series. I'm not using as much glitter as they are in the picture. The base is purple and the glitter is just here. Let me just scooch closer. There. Eat. Both of you, all of you. Pearls? So, that's why we need to go on a special spiritual hotspot tour, Mr. Nick. Huh? I'm lost. What's this magazine you're shoving in my face? Oh, it's the New Year's issue of Cult! Winter Spiritual Location Special. Oh, Pearls looks so happy. She does. I love this girl. I'm gonna need to play the rest of the games offline. Maximize your spiritual powers with just one night of intensive training. Oh, it sounds too good to be true. I'll say, it sounds more like a scam to me. It's at a spiritual retreat called Hasakura Temple. It's way up in the mountains, and I bet it's nice and cold, just perfect for training. I wish it was a little colder here right now. I am sweating. I am wearing pajama bottoms and just this tank top, and I feel so sticky. Summer is here, and I forgot how much I dislike it until I get used to it, and then how much I miss it when it's gone. Anyway, now I definitely don't want to go. You know, I think I've heard of this temple before. It's a famous channeling dojo. Yes, because we just had it in the last case, a big old flashback. It's hard for even real spirit mediums like us to make reservations up there. Reservations? For a temple? Are you serious? Don't worry, I've already made special reservations just for us. Yeah, and I signed up for the special course. That's nice, and the timing couldn't be better, since we don't have a case right now anyway. Alrighty then, it's settled. Well, come on, don't just stand there. Start packing your stuff. Yes, Mr. Nick, you'd better start packing your stuff. Huh? Me? Why do I have to go? Because none of them drive? Well, we have to be accompanied by someone over 20 years old. Hey, I don't have anything to do with spirit power. The only thing I can channel is the TV. Huh? So, is there a heated pool at this Hasakura temple? No, but you can stand under a freezing waterfall. Ash, I forgot to ask last week. I think I forgot. What does Hasakura mean? Sorry, but I think I'll pass. I hate cold places. What? No way. How can you be so selfish? Come on, Mr. Nick, look at this place. Doesn't it look beautiful? Nope, not going. I'm gonna be nice and toasty at home. What the What is it, Mr. Nick? Let me see that magazine. Look at that girl. This nun. Is she a friend of yours or something, Nick? This girl. It's... Do. My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. And she's a complete fucking sociopath. How many people has she killed? Like, literally. Okay, we need to take like an interlude here. She killed the boyfriend. A cherry tree whose blossoms have fallen. That's a very long word for 2 syllables. She killed her boyfriend after faking her own death and faking her kidnapping. Then, in the first case, she killed her boyfriend. She killed the dude in the, when she met Phoenix and gave him the necklace, she killed him. Wasn't that Mia's fiance? So she's killed 2 of her boyfriends and Mia's fiance, and her sister. And she's not in prison still. That was only, what, 5 years ago? Right? The longest ago one? Crazy. My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence. Wait, how far am I? Let's scooch a little this way. Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? You disgust me. But it can't be. Oh. So I should change how I pronounce it. Huh? Sakura. Okay. Okay. She was found guilty and should still be in prison. Mr. Nick? I'll go. Huh? Wait. Are they misspelling it in game? Sakura? Temple? I said I'll go. Yay! Isn't that great, Pearly? Yes! Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Nick. You do anything for Mystic Maya, right? Even walk with burning coals, right? Oh, cult New Year's issue received from Pearls. Oh, okay. Okay, it's one of those things where you combine it and it just goes kaplooey. Good to know. Dahlia Hawthorne. I love how you just, yeah. We just accept the ghost kaplooey thing. I knew there was no way she could possibly be at that temple. But I just had to see. I commented on this last week, I bet. I must have. I just had to see for myself who this nun really was. February 7th, 3:24 p.m. Asakura Temple, main gate. Ooh, it's so cold here, Nick. Maybe you should put on something warmer for a change. I want to see Nick in like this big, fluffy down jacket. Well, it's supposed to be cold. It's the training. Her teeth are chattering. I still don't know how to pronounce that though. So loudly. It's all I can do to make out what she's saying. Wow, Mystic Maya. So this is the famous Hasakura temple. Pearly, Well. Howdy. Well, how nice to see you here. Welcome to our temple. I don't know why she has a southern accent. I don't think she does. Let's skip that part. Oh, thank you. Oh my. Thank you for coming all this way. Come now. You must have been cold. I wonder if there's a voice changer thing that you can just plug in, like a 3.5mm that I can just plug in here between. Like a little box, because that would make different voices much more fun. Maybe I should have thought of that like 28 streams ago. Oh well. Ha, we are high up in the mountains after all. In any case, we shouldn't speak here. Please follow me inside. Thank you. Oh, yes, I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm the head nun here at the temple. My name is Bikini. Is Bikini does that mean something in Japanese? Bikini? That's right. Actually, that's my temple name. What do you think? It's a tradition to have one, and I wanted something that has a nice image to it. So I thought, why not choose a bikini? Besides, it makes me seem younger. It certainly does. Oh, I signed up for your special course. Well, my. Quite brave of you considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health. Don't blame me if you become one with those who you channel. Reckless? Ha ha ha? Maybe you should take it easy tonight, Mystic Maya. We can come back another day. But you went through all that trouble to get us through. Yes, yes, that's right. You've come all this way, so please enjoy yourselves. There's still time before supper, so why don't you have a look around? Okay. Okay, we just, last week, went straight to the suspension bridge and confirmed that this is the same place where everyone got killed earlier. And then we ended. So this is about the point where we stopped last week. I don't think we talked to her at all. Let's do that. So what's a channeling dojo anyway? Oh my, you don't even know that? Forgive him, sister, for he knows not what... Well, just call me Bikini and forget that sister part. A channeling dojo is basically a spiritual power training ground. We have special holy items prepared here to help people boost their spiritual power. Holy items? If you train an entire evening surrounded by these items, it's quite mysterious. The spiritual power of these items seems to envelop you. Ha 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 ha. Wow, she must have just gotten off the trolley from the land of make-believe. So what... Will you stop interrupting her? What exactly is this special course? You must be incredibly devoted to be interested in that at such a young age. It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit eyes and chant a spell 30,000 times, all while being showered in freezing cold spirit water. It's February now, right? You have to be careful this time of the year. If you don't watch it, you'll catch pneumonia or maybe even die of hypothermia. So why the fuck do you offer it in February? I missed that line, but so be careful, you hear? Ha 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 ha. How am I supposed to be careful? Oh no, I knew I shouldn't have signed Mystic Maya up for this. The other nun. Sister, about this picture. Well, look at that. I must say I look rather divine here, don't you think? Oh, yeah, unforgettable in every way. You mean it? Oh, I knew it. Ha ha ha, ho ho ho. The makeup was pretty tough, but Iris helped me out. Iris? The cute little girl in the photo. She looks just like me, doesn't she? We're just a small temple here, so she and I run the entire place. Really? That kind of sounds like... Sorry to cut in, but... This Iris... Where is she right now? Oh, just listen to you. You haven't come all the way up here just to find a girlfriend, have you? No. That's not what I had in mind at all. She is my ex, and we didn't part, on good terms. Anyway, Iris is in the inner temple preparing for this evening. Inner temple? Yes, that's right. Iris will be back this evening. Why don't you go have a look at the main hall for now? Ha ha ha. So she's in the inner temple, huh? Okay. So, I don't remember the fake name she had in the beginning of last case, but I do remember Black Dahlia is a flower, I'm pretty sure, and Iris is a flower, so she has a theme. Let's move. Oh, right, yes, Melissa. Melissa is not a flower. Let's go to the bridge again. February 7th, Suspension Bridge. Dusky Bridge. Wow, look at this broken down old bridge, Nick. Oh god, the birds. Okay, we are just gonna have to get rid of the birds for now, because they drive me crazy. We know this. Yeah, and look at that big canyon below us. Hey, there's a river down there. Looks like it's flowing real fast. Yes. What's wrong, Nick? You look like you've seen a ghost. I'm just not very good with heights. Well, it took me 20 minutes to start yawning from lack of oxygen. Oh, hey, I've got it. Maybe you should face your fear and try hurling yourself off the edge. You know, 1, 2, 3, jump. It might just be what you need to get over your fear of heights. Yeah, death is a real good way to overcome phobias, alright. Anyway, it sure looks like a rickety bridge. Can't argue there. That's probably why it's called Dusty Bridge. Read it again, Maya. It says Dusky Bridge. Well, it's practically the same thing. Sure, let's examine. So are these footprints? No, because we can't interact with them. There's a narrow path going off in a different direction than that of the main hall. The sign here is so old the text seems to have vanished. The path leads to a wooden staircase that goes down to the bottom of the canyon. Okay, I'll write wooden staircase on it then. Do you really think that is necessary? You'd have to be blind not to see the stairs. Well, it can't hurt. Just pass me a pencil, okay? Graffiti is a crime, Maya. And it does actually say Heavenly Hall, so I don't know what you're talking about. Bikini in Japanese means help morning run. Interesting. Oh, none. Sorry. I need to get my eyes checked. I actually do. I can't believe there's a public phone here. Who would ever use it? People who live here, I guess. I doubt they have any real phones here. Yeah, but it took like 20 minutes to walk here from the main hall. Sorry. It would have been smarter of them to build the main hall here, don't you think? Maybe you should work on channeling someone who makes logical sense, Maya. Some letters are engraved into a roughly cut boulder. I'm not yawning. Dusty Bridge, huh? It says Dusky. Dusky Bridge, okay? Come on, Nick. Take a look at that bridge and tell me it's not supposed to be dusty. This sign is obviously wrong, and I'm gonna fix it. Now give me a pencil, Nick. Do I look like a pencil holder to you? Come on, Nick. Why don't we hop across the bridge? It'll be fun. I'm not so sure. It looks like a bunny hopping across the bridge would destroy it. Okay, Nick, then let's try to find a cute, fluffy little bunny and test your theory. That right there sums up the fundamental difference between sane and insane. It looks like it's about 20 yards to that cliff over there. That's 20 yards? Okay. I guess that's where I'll be training tonight. Do you want to train with me, Nick? And do the special course? I think not. But it would be so great if you had spiritual powers too. Really? I see dead people sounds more like a cause for alarm to me. Okay, is there anything else here? No. Okay. Move. Back to the main gate. I guess we can't go downstairs yet. Move. Main hall. Hasakura Temple. Main hall. The main hall. I think it's even colder in here. Oh, Mr. Nick, do you smell that? It smells like meat and gravy. Yeah, you're right. I guess it's pot roast for tonight. Yum. Weird. I thought they would serve something a little more, well, traditional. What are you talking about, Nick? You think monks and nuns just sit around eating rice gruel all the time? Mystic Maya is right. Ooh, I hope there's mashed potatoes too. I love mashed potatoes. I love mashed potatoes. Ha ha ha! What a cute little acolyte. You're not Dahlia. Greetings to all of you. Oh my god. I know who this is. Oh, hello. Wow, this lady makes Maya looks like a 6.8 out of 10 on the weirdness scale. Your outfit. Did you come here for the special course too? Ha ha ha. Unfortunately, no. Actually, I'm... Ah! You're Miss Ellie's... Duxnim... What? That's not who I thought it was. Yes, that's right. You know me? My name is Pearl Faye. I'm your biggest fan. Who is she, Nick? I see it now. Zvari. Fortune teller. I've got all your books, Miss Duxnim. Ha ha ha. What a sweet thing to say. And please call me Elise. Yes, we're gonna skip the last name. Books? Mr. Nick, don't you know anything? Don't you even know who this is? Well, an author, maybe? Yes, and an illustrator. Picture books. Picture books, huh? Oh, now I get it. Hi! I don't get it. I still don't get it. Doe. Okay. Okay, let's talk to Elise Donim. Is that correct, Donim? I'm sorry I didn't know who you are. I don't get a lot of chances to really enjoy picture books. It's alright, I take no offense to that. My books are nothing but simple stories for children. And really beautiful pictures too, Miss Elise. Your books always make me feel as if my heart has been purified. It makes me feel very happy to hear you say that. I do have to admit, she certainly seems like a kind, sensitive lady. Miss Elise won an award last year for her book, The Magic Bottle. Yes, a friend of mine secretly submitted a story I had written to a publisher. They liked it so much that they asked if it was alright to make it into a book. Wow, it must have been a really great story. Maybe I should try to write a children's book too. If I do, you can secretly send it to a publisher for me, Nick. Recently, I've accepted a sort of apprentice, you might say. An apprentice? He calls himself Laurice Dunim. I believe he's off doing some landscape sketches now. On Laurice's behalf as well, I'd like to thank you for your support. Of course, Miss Elise, anything for you. Why come here? Why did you come to Ahazakura Temple, Miss Elise? Are you here to do some spiritual training? No, that's not it. I'm actually here to gather materials for a new book I'm working on. Wow, I can't wait to read it. Pearls is completely taken with her. I wanted to do a book with a more Japanese feel to it this time. So is that why you're dressed like you are? The children have a certain image of me in their minds. I don't want to disappoint them. What can I say? She's a really sweet lady. Is she the one that's going to be murdered? I bet this is a murder, isn't it? Wow, Miss Elise, you're dressed up like a mountain nun. Yes, the good people here were kind enough to let me borrow this. I'm wearing training clothes underneath my robe as well. I want a staff like that. You like the crystal sphere? It's a real amethyst, you know. Maybe we'll find one like that up here on the mountain. Good luck, Nick. I know you'll find me one. Well, you'll have to excuse me now. I have to go help with the dinner preparations. Wow, you mean you're cooking dinner tonight? That's right. Would you like to help too, Pearl? Yes, I want to help with whatever I can. Pearl looks like she just won the lottery. Oh, I'll help too then. No, it's fine. Please don't worry about it. Feel free to relax and explore the area with your friend. Huh? But... Oh, yes. Please take this. I think it'll be of help to you. This does not make sense. No, wait, it does. It does make sense. It's a map of the area. We wouldn't want you to get lost now, would we? The inner temple. There it is, on the other side of the bridge. Well, if you insist, I guess we'll take this chance to go check out the other temple. Asakura Temple map added to the court record. Okay, I'll see you two later then. Remember, you're not allowed to fight. Okay. Come on, Nick. Let's go. At least we'll stay warm if we keep moving. So, that parking lot on my side of the bridge is the parking lot where what's-his-face's car was. So they must have actually fixed the bridge since the murder. There was only one actual murder. I thought we were on the Wright riverbank. But why would this side have stairs down into the... That's just strange. But this is a much more zoomed out map than the one we had last week. I'm just trying to put this all together in my head. So from that parking lot, you drive down, and then you, somewhere way over here where you can't see my hand, is the checkpoint where they found him and the body in the trunk. In the last case. Which was, what was it, 5 years ago? I think. I don't remember. The chronology of this just confuses me. With the jumping back and forth and everything. Well, we can't present anything anymore. And we can't move further inside. So I guess we're gonna just... Huh? Where did Sister Bikini go? I guess she went to the inner temple. To go help that other nun out. Oh, right. I think her name is Iris? Yeah, that was it. I want to find out who Iris really is, but I'm scared of what I'll find. Let's see. I forgot to check this. So we haven't unlocked Iris yet. Okay, fine. Oh, you know what? I forgot to examine in here. It's an altar. It looks a bit old, but someone does a good job taking care of it. Speaking of altars, I remember seeing one like this in Crime Village last year. I guess they really do have something to do with spiritual power after all. And that's half of a yin-yang, except it's green. It also looks like the Magatama. Yes, thank you, Kate. There's a laughably large Magatama on the altar. If I can see Cyclops with the tiny Magatama I've got, I can only imagine what kind of power this bad boy has under his hood. We're gendering the Magatamas now? Okay. I bet the writing on these sliding doors are instructions for spirit channeling. Kinda like how he scribbled math formulas on the bathroom walls to remember them. Oh? Except we couldn't go to the bathroom during tests. And I can't read these walls. That is the same. All of this is the same. There are straw sabuton cushions arranged around a hibachi brazier. I haven't seen a layout like this since I saw this really old Japanese movie on TV. If it wasn't for this hibachi, they'd probably freeze to death. I thought hibachi was a grill, not a, just fire in general. It's a stack of straw sabuton pillows. And I thought sabuton was a, dessert. No, that's sabayon. I think I might be hungry. Maya told me this type of sabuton is called enza. I suppose if I'd never come here, I'd have missed out on all these new things. Oh, cool. Thank you. Okay, back, yes. Examine, yes. What do you think, Nick? Pretty awesome gate, huh? It sure is. It looks pretty well maintained, too. This thing kind of puts your hometown to shame, Maya. Oh, no. Today in Things You Shouldn't Say to a Girl. Yeah, well, a lot of things have happened in Corrine Village. We used to be a lot richer back when people hired us to perform channelings. Oh, I see. But now the place looks a bit run down. I guess I was just born in the wrong time. Oh, look! It's a cute little bell tower. I absolutely love the sound of a giant bell. Oh? So which do you like better? That or the sound of money? Sorry, but I'll take money for the win, Nick. What are you apologizing for? Oh, look, it's one of those snow motorcycle things. Most people call that a snowmobile, you know. Snow motorcycle things. Snowblowmobile. Same thing. Too bad we didn't invite Desiree. I bet she could race like the wind on this slow mobile. Or maybe she'd give me a ride on this blow snowmobile. Ugh, I told you, it's snowmobile. Wait, what's this? Oh, never mind. That looks like the main hall where we'll be staying tonight. From here, it looks like one of those icy hotels you always hear about. There's one of those in Sweden, except it's literally built out of ice. You gotta have a heater or something in there, don't you think? I don't want to die. I'm not worried. I brought my hot water bottle. Did you bring one for me? What are you talking about, Nick? Who carries around 2 hot water bottles? Ooh, if the cold doesn't kill me, the ice queen over here will finish the job. That's not a door, apparently. Is there anything else here? So it's a sitting futon, okay. Okie doke. Move, bridge. No, we examined everything. Move. Inner temple gate. You know what would be really funny? If we walked too, violently across the bridge and the game was just over. We survived. Good. February 7th, Inner Temple Gate. Was that not a plot point earlier? That there's a payphone there? Huh. There's an up pipe? Whoa, that bridge was shaking like yellow in an earthquake? And at least half of the wood on that rickety bridge was rotting, I bet. Not to mention the last part only had like 1 board left on it. What's wrong with you? Your face is all green. Jello, okay. Can you not pick on me for a second? I'm still trying to get over the shock that we made it safely across that death trap. Yeah, I guess I'm a bit surprised too. Ooh. Yikes, that temple is in bad shape. Looks like it could collapse at any time. Guess people don't use it too often. I don't think it looks that bad. Is this really where you're going to train tonight? That has to be it. It's kind of creepy around here, like a ghost might jump out at you or something. Spirit medium afraid of ghosts. Isn't it ironic, don't you think? A little too ironic. I really do think. Let's back up and see the, hang on. Up pipe. Where is the up pipe? I don't see an up pipe. Oh, you mean the bell that I examined? That they said was a bell? And that isn't as good as money? It's not an up pipe, it's a bell. It's the same green that the Shisoshito was. At least I think that's the name of it. Okay, back to... It is not a Mario game. I don't play Mario games online. I mean, I don't stream them. Okay, let's see here. What is this? It looks like this bridge is suspended by 4 of these wires. They're really thin. Shouldn't they just be a little thicker? That's what she said. Shishito. Yes, that's what I said. Absolutely. Oh, stop it. You're such a worrywart, Nick. If the bridge were really going to collapse, pretty sure the boards would break before these wires ever did. That's not comforting. What's wrong? You're turning into an overripe avocado again. Oh wow, look at these neat Buddha statues. Maybe I'll take one home with me. How? No? Maya, but there are so many. They wouldn't notice if I took just one. They're big. Are you kidding? Of course they'll notice. What are you gonna do with one of those anyway? Put it in the office, of course. You can trade that wooden statue in the office reception area for one of these, or you can just buy a regular Buddha. You know, come to think of it, where did that wooden statue come from anyway? I don't know. I guess we'll find out when we go back home. I'll examine it again, if I can. Hey! There's a giant robot buried in the snow. Well, there's something buried in the snow, but I think it's an incinerator. Oh, but you've got to admit, it looks a lot like a robot. Sure. Anyway, I don't think it gets used much. It looks pretty rusty. Hang on, just a moment. Okay. Sorry. Hey Nick, you think this giant robo-incinerator can walk? I told you, it's not a robot, and it's not especially big either. Ugh, you have no imagination. I thought it'd be real neat if you had to beat it to advance. Fight between a lawyer and an overgrown furnace. Who'd ever pay to see that? Also, he said beat it. Looks like there's something written on it. I can't read it, but if I had to take a good guess, I'd say it says Inner Temple. What's the point of a sign if you can't read it? Must be tough for the mailman when he's delivering here. I guess the sign is a good indication of how long this place has been here. Hey! A half-open gate. That's practically a welcome mat. Yeah, except the sign on here says no entry. Nick, rules are made to be broken, you know. You expect a lawyer to go along with that? Oh, come on. You're such an old lady sometimes. Let's just go. Don't blame it on me when Sister Bikini puts a curse on you. Now you got me scared. Let's just forget about it, okay? So that's the inner temple up ahead, huh? Looks kinda run down. Well, it wouldn't be very temple-like if it was all bright and shiny. Have you not seen the Taj Mahal? She hasn't. So you're training here tonight, huh? Yep, then everyone will see my spiritual powers. Well, that's a noise. Sounds like her stomach wants to show off its digestive powers instead. I wonder if that roast is ready yet. Is there anything else that we can interact with here? No, I don't think so. Okay, so back, move, training hall. I guess we're going in, despite the no entry sign, despite being a lawyer. February 7th, Inner Temple Training Hall. Man, look at this place. It's just a tiny, freezing cold room. So this is where you'll both be training, huh? Huh? What do you mean, both? I'm the only one. Really? But I thought... Probably's just a little kid. She couldn't handle this kind of intense training. So says the girl who I can barely hear over her teeth. Yeah, I'm not even gonna attempt saying that again. Anyway, the real training room must be behind that door over there. Yep, definitely getting the feeling it's back there. Because you'll be locked in? Wait. Even I can sense that there's something supernatural about the cavern behind that door. You're not fooling anyone. Excuse me, but who are you? You're... Hi there. We're just looking around since we're going to be staying here tonight. Huh? Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. I wonder why she's spaced out like that, don't you, Nick? Did you say something, Maya? Not you too, Nick. My name is Iris. Iris, yes, Iris. My name is Iris. I'm one of the nuns here at this temple. I'm Maya Fey. It's a pleasure to meet you. The pleasure is mine. Oh, please excuse me. I have some, chores to attend to. Okay, so... She sure is beautiful, and a bit spacey, I guess. I guess she's just not used to talking with urban sophisticates like us. Nick? That girl. It can't be, but... So, okay. About this door. The hinges are on this side, which means that it opens towards us. But it looks like that edge would keep it from opening. And I'm confused about the lock. The lock doesn't really do, I mean the board thing, it doesn't really do much if it opens on this side, because you can just stick your hand through the bars and move the fucking thing. So it doesn't lock anything. I mean, even if it opened the other way, it wouldn't lock anything. Because either, no matter how you put it, you can grab the bar through the bars. And the bar with the bars. And the bars. But this room reminds me of Kona. It is a silly place. The actual training area must be on the other side of this door. I wonder what it's like. It's locked. How is it locked? Come on, Nick. You know you want to open it for me. I can't. Huh? You've been in kind of a bad mood lately, haven't you, Nick? Zvari! I know what it is. Iris. Iris and Nick sitting in a tree. Kissing. How is this locked? There are no obvious locks on it. And no unobvious locks either. A hanging scroll. It doesn't look like that old either. What is it? Why did you scream like that? This scroll. It's my mother. What? What? It's Misty Faye, the master of the Crying School of Channeling. Are you sure? Yes. That crest at the top of the scroll. That's the special mark of the master of our tradition. So that's what the mark means. Sorry, just one more moment. There we go. What is it? Nothing. It's just that I last saw her over 15 years ago. If it wasn't for that crest, I wouldn't have even known it was her. My own mother. And I can't even recognize her face. Maya. Hanging scroll added to the court record. It's a hanging wall scroll showing Maya's mother, Misty Faye. It's not that old. That crest at the top is the official mark of the master. I wonder if this temple has some sort of connection to the Faye family. I think it does, actually. Supposedly, it was founded by a branch family member of the Crying School. Oh, this is where the statue lives. From the Mask the Mask case. I'll have to ask Bikini in more detail when I get the chance. About Maya and the Faye family in general. Nothing. The floor is nothing. Oh, this is something. There are a bunch of musty-looking blankets and bedding sets piled up here. I wonder why they're even here in the first place. It's because all spiritual training is done under the supervision of a nun. I wonder if Sister Bikini is planning to sleep in here while I train. But if they sleep, what's the point of having them here in the first place? Look at this antique dresser. I wonder if there's anything valuable inside. You are such a little urchin. Right? Like, everything that's not nailed down. Let's have a look. Nothing. Just a bunch of clothes. Hey, Nick? Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking. Oh, about Iris, I bet. Looks like you've been bitten by the love bug, Nick. And that hole means nothing, and the light is nothing, and yeah, I think we're done here. Move. Out. Move. Bridge. Oh! Phew, we managed to make it across Dusty Bridge. Nick, you look green. Are you feeling alright? Hey, what's wrong with you? Ever since we met Sister Iris at the training hall, you've been really quiet. Huh? Oh, sorry. Hey you, wait up! Huh? You think he's yelling at us? He must be. There's no one else around. Would you mind moving? You're standing right in my way. No. Oh. Hey, I know you. You're... Whoa, sorry, you gotta run. What is he wearing? Hey, wait a minute. Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Laurice Domanim. Liar, you're Larry. Your clothes may change, but you're still the buzz. Shut up! I'm Laurice. I'm just here to do a sketch of Dusky Bridge. So it really is our Larry. Not that I get why he's pretending to be someone else. Talk. So what are you doing with the last name Donem? Well, I wanted to start over again with a clean slate. Clean slate? You remember, don't you, last time? The mask case? After that, I started to realize I didn't like this guy known as Larry Butts. And that's when I came across it, the Book of Destiny. The Magic Bottle? The Book of Destiny. Do you mean The Magic Bottle by Miss Elise Donim. It's so beautiful, so moving, so gentle. My heart felt cleansed. I was saved. Maybe I should buy a copy of The Magic Bottle. Wow, Larry would make a great book salesman. I really want to get that book now too. Pseudonym? Yeah, I bet we're gonna have that joke at some point. Elise. She's the most wonderful person I've ever met. Yes, okay. There you go. It was a bad one, but you have it. I'd follow her anywhere. Well, she certainly is a very elegant lady. Ow, by the way. That hurt. You see? You see? Here's a photo I took of her in secret. Wow, that's a beautiful photo. You want a copy, don't you? It's okay, I just happen to have made extra prints. Photo of Elise added to the court record. Picture books. Still, it's kind of hard to imagine you as a picture book illustrator. So tell the truth, you must have some kind of ulterior motive, right? What are you talking about? I don't trust anyone anymore, especially not women. Which is why you have a female boss? Talk about a bad case of denial. Anyway, can you even draw well enough to make a picture book? Art isn't only about technical skill, you know. It's also about having a pure heart. And that's why I'm asking. Can you draw well enough to make a whole book? Now that you mention it, I wonder. It looks like you still have some doubt in your heart. It's true, I do. But when I first saw her, I felt it. Something inside me ended, and something else began. You called it. Oh, Larry, it sounds like you've fallen in love with Miss Elise Denim. No, you're wrong. It's not her. It's the other girl. Iris. He's in love with Iris. Other girl? Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this. Whoa, yeah, her. My little Iris. She's really pretty. This girl, she's perfect. She's exactly my type. I wonder if she would model for me. I want to draw portraits of her. Yeah, you always liked those model types, didn't you, Larry? Hey, wait a sec. Didn't you say you were swearing off women? Huh? Yeah, that's right. Of course I have. I have, basically. But, Iris is different. I feel like I still have one chance left at the dream. This guy will never change. Everyone! Hey, baby girl! Hey, Pearly! Dinner preparations are complete. please come quickly to the main hall. Alright, I can't wait to dig in, Pearly. I'm going to go to the inner temple and call Sister Iris. I also want to have a look at where Mystic Maya is going to be training. Please do not fucking kill Pearl. You kill Pearl, we are done with this game. Everyone heard that? We are done with this game if they kill Pearl. Main hall. Boy, am I stuffed. Are you sure it's alright to eat that much before your training? Well, this kind of training is a battle of endurance. Mystic Maya, please don't do anything that might put your health at risk. No pain, no gain, I guess. I'm still worried about you. Well, let's not dilly-dally shilly-shally. You must get ready for tonight. Good luck, Maya. Alright, here I go. I'll see you all tomorrow, I guess. Iris, please ring the bell at 10 p.m. for lights out, alright? Yes, Sister Bikini. And then, after you ring the bell, I want you to come join us at the training hall. I understand, Sister Bikini. Maya and Bikini really seem excited about this training thing tonight. Well, Pearl, what are you going to do tonight? Well, if you'd like, you can come to my room. Perhaps we can read some books together. Really? I'd love to. I'm not very good at reading. Well then, would you like to practice reading with me? Oh my god. Oh my god, she's the mother she should have had. Oh, I'd love to. Pearls is absolutely smitten with Miss Denim. So Larry, what are you going to do? Huh? Me? Well, I'm just gonna hang out in my room. I can't stand the cold at all. I totally hear you there. Miss Elise, so for example, how do you read this? It says gravely. That's kind of a tough word. Oh, okay. And what about this word? That's another tough one. It says roast. What kind of a book is she reading anyway? Well, I'm going to go wash the dishes and help clean up. I'll go visit you when I'm done, Miss Elise. Pearly is the absolute fucking best. I might need to buy the $2 avatar pack just to change from a Puffin to a Pearly. Might, because I like the Puffin. Well, not much to do except head to my room and huddle under the covers, I guess. February 7th, 9:12 p.m. Hasakura Temple, Main Hall. It's very dark. It's a whole different type of cold up here in the mountains. Oh, why couldn't the nearest bathroom be just a little closer to my room? Speaking of bathrooms, we are going to take a very brief bathroom break. I will be right. I just realized that I muted myself mid-sentence. I will be right back. Okay. Okay, where were we? Why couldn't the nearest bathroom be just a little closer to my room? Oh, wrong end. Mr. Wright? Oh! Miss Dunham. Are you going to use the bathroom too? No. But, have you seen Pearl? No? Not since after dinner. I thought she said she was going to go to your room. I know, but she never showed up. No. 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 No, no. No, no, we're not doing this. No, no. I'm going to go look for her. Excuse me. No? Miss Elise Denham. A woman as mysterious in origin as her last name. But the really mysterious one is... Oh. No, we are not doing that. We are not killing Pearl. Sister Iris. Good evening. The really mysterious one is this girl. Are you on your way to the bathroom too, Mr. Wright? I can't let this chance pass me by. I should try to talk with her and maybe get some answers. Talk. Iris. Your sister Iris, right? Yes. So, when did you come to Hasakura Temple? I don't remember. Ever since I was a small child, the temple has been my home. So you've never left? Well, I don't have any family left to take care of me. Because you fucking killed your sister, bitch! Sister Bikini. I've come to think of her as my real mother, as it were. Ah, I see. But didn't you go to college? And maybe enroll in the Ivy University literature department? No, I never had an interest in going to a big university like that. My training is all the education I need. I see. But once in a while, when I get the chance, I make a trip to the nearby town. I can use a computer and a cell phone too. That's not exactly something worth bragging about. But I don't see any Cyclops. So I guess that means she's not lying. Please don't stare at me like that. What kind of a place is this anyway? I heard it's for training to increase your spiritual power or something like that. It must seem awfully crazy to normal people like you. Well, I have to admit it is a whole different world up here. I'm glad to hear you say that. Huh? Talking with dead people. Who does it help anyway? I hate it. Really? So then why stay in a place like this? Something wrong? I didn't realize it was so late. I have to go and ring the bell for lights out. No! It's like 9:20. I guess it's almost 10 now, huh? Mr. Wright? Yes? If it's alright with you, I would like you to have this. But this is your hood. It has the power to protect you from evil spirits. Come to think of it, Sister Bikini was wearing one of these too. I pray for your safety on this dark, cold night. Iris's hood received from Iris. I'm sorry, but I must bid you good night. Wait a minute, Sister Iris. Yes? Just now, you called me by my name. You said Mr. Wright. How did you know my name? I never introduced myself to you. That's... Sister Iris, please tell me the truth. You and I, have we ever met before? There's the Cyclops. Well, I think 5 is the most we've ever had. Iris? Oh, it's almost 10 o'clock. Perhaps we can speak again tomorrow. Yes. So my hunch was correct. She does know me. I'll have to try to talk with her again tomorrow. Ah! What the... That blood-curdling scream came from the courtyard. February 7th, 11:06 p.m. Hasakura Temple, courtyard. That scream, I'm sure it came from around here. Ah! Someone's there, on the ground. Miss Donham! Squish? I just stepped on something soft. Hey, don't step on my tummy like that. What are you doing lying there in the snow? I was passed out. What do you think? So that blood-curdling scream was yours. Forget about that. Hurry up and call the police. Is there even a phone here in the main hall? No, but we still get reception up here in the mountains. You must have a cell phone on you, right? I didn't bring it with me. Oh, you're useless. I mean, even Iris has a cell phone. We got no choice. You'll have to use the public phone by Dusky Bridge. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Run as fast as you can. Yes, ma'am. If you don't hurry, Iris will have killed another person? It's farther than I thought. The bridge is just up ahead. I have to go tell Maya what happened to... Ah! Well, fuck. Dusky Bridge. It's burning down. What the heck happened? What are you doing here? Ah! Huh? What is it? Is it me? Don't scare me like that, Larry. I almost had a heart attack. My name isn't Larry, it's Laurice. Larry, hurry up and call the police. I'm going to the inner temple. Don't be stupid. The bridge is nothing but a burning wreck right now. Listen to me. There's been a murder here at Hasakura Temple. What? The murderer might have fled across the bridge. I have to make sure Maya is safe. But... Please, call the police. I've got to go. Get out of my way, Larry. It's too dangerous, Nick. Wait. I must have been crazy. I knew how dangerous it was, but I still went for it. Crack? Ah! Nick! Well, fuck. Weakened even more by the fire, the rickety old bridge's planks snapped and gave way. And as I was swallowed by the eternal darkness that surrounded me, a final, terrified scream rose up to pierce the frozen air of that harrowing night. Okay, I guess we're done for today. Kidding. Save, yes. Please, save. Oh my god. Wow. Date? No clue. Time? No clue. Location? Still no fucking clue. Who could that be at this time of night? Beep. Yes? Edgeworth speaking? Oh. Edgy, get up! It's an emergency! Huh? Larry? Do you know what time it is? It's not Larry, it's Laurice. Laurice Donham. Huh? This is nothing more than a terrible nightmare. I'll just roll over and... Wait, don't hang up. It's an emergency. Snick, he took a really nasty spill. Well, it wouldn't be the first time, so... I'm not joking. His life is in danger. What? What happened? Tell me. Talk about a guy with bad luck. He may already be dead. Anyway, you've got to come back. You're the only one that can help. My Iris, my beautiful Iris. She needs help. Alright, I don't know what's going on, but I'll be there as soon as I can. I'm at the detention center. Please, hurry. What? It's been 1 year since I left that country. I thought I wouldn't have to see him again for a while. Sounds like it won't be a pretty reunion, as if I expected anything to change. Hello, I am Edgeworth. I am the edgiest of Worths. February 8th, 2:19 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. You're late, Edgy. What took you so long? I don't want to hear it. I chartered a private jet to come as quickly as I could. Yes. Well, you should have chartered a faster one. Anyway, just listen. Something happened to Miss Elise, and Nick's, Maya, and Iris's bikini. Huh? Say something, Edgy. Before I came here, I stopped by the hospital and paid Wright the visits. I believe I have a better understanding of the situation than you at this point. The murder victim was the picture book author Miss Elise Denun. She was found by Wright and the head nun. The suspect is the temple's younger nun. Then later, while Wright was crossing the bridge, it broke and he fell into the water. The hospital says that he'll need at least 2 days of bed rest. Yes, that's right, you got it. But they arrested her, my sweet little Iris. And here I was convinced he was the one the police had arrested. However, I still don't understand what these 2 items are for. What are you talking about? They're things Wright gave to me when I was leaving his room. This is the first. A Magadama! He said some nonsense about being able to see into people's hearts with this. And the other, he couldn't possibly be asking what I think he is. Could he? I'm begging you, Iris' trial starts tomorrow. With Nick out of the picture, you're all I've got left. You're the only one that can represent her. What did you just say? You know, represent, defend, what were you expecting? Why do you think I called you anyway? I'm a prosecutor, Larry. A prosecutor. Do you understand what I'm saying? Prosecutor is a lawyer who... Don't talk to me like I'm a kid. I graduated from junior high, you know. Don't worry about it. I promise I won't tell. But I mean, I heard a paper badge had no problem fooling an entire court before. How could this country's judicial system have fallen into such decay? Because of 3-day trials, that's what. Please, Edgy. At least listen to her. Listen to Iris' side of the story. So Wright wasn't joking when he gave me this badge, after all. Thank you for coming. My name is Iris. Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. I don't know if I can be of any help, but I will at least hear what you have to say about the murder. Mr. Wright, how is he? Mr. Laurie said that he might even die. Fortunately, he will be fine. Larry, you moron. How could you say something like that? Okay, good to know. He was badly bruised when he hit the water, but otherwise he is unharmed. Thank goodness. But he's caught some kind of nasty cold. Cold? He's running high fever and is drifting in and out of consciousness. I must be imagining things. This woman, I feel like I've met her before. So, I know there's a trophy for something to do with Edgeworth. I don't know exactly more than that about it. Is it super missable or just slightly missable? Iris, the night of the crime. Any idea? And present. Well, this is everything, not just the things. Okay. Talk to Iris, I guess. And we'll present the badge to Butts. Okay. Pardon me, Iris. I would like to ask you something, if you don't mind. I have the distinct feeling you and I have met before. It must be your imagination, Mr. Edgeworth. After all, I hardly ever leave Asakura Temple. Sakura Temple? What's that? It's a place where those who wish to boost their spiritual power come to train. You need to undergo some very difficult training to release your inner spiritual power. Spiritual power? Did you go to that temple for that reason as well? No, I don't have any spiritual powers. I don't need them. In that case, what are you doing at that temple then? I've committed some sins. Sins that I need to pay for. You just said that you've been there as long as you can remember. That's not the same thing. That's why I'm there, and why I continue to train. To purify my soul. I want to ask you about last night, the night of the crime. Alright. I helped to clean up after dinner, and then went back to my room at about 8 p.m. Later, I left my room to ring the lights out bell at 10 p.m. Bell? We ring it at the same time each night. I see. And then? And then? Huh? I was told to go to the training hall, but I went back to my room and stayed there. Why didn't you go to the training hall like you were asked to? I was frightened. Frightened? So I just stayed in my room and meditated until the murder happened. There's more to her story. I just know there is. Maybe I should dig a little deeper. Frightened. You were asked to go to the training hall on the night of the murder. Yes. However, you didn't go. Because you say you were frightened. What exactly were you so frightened of? I am still waiting for the Cyclops. Ha! I am psychic too. Only 2. What in the world? Is there something wrong? I'm sorry, it's nothing. It looks like she's not aware of them herself. These must be what Wright was talking about. The Psycholocks. Much more appropriate name. At least in this case. I believe he said that I need to present this Magatama item to do something. So do you have any idea as to what really occurred last night? I think it was the result of the tremendous spiritual power that was unleashed. Spiritual power? Yes, spiritual training has been a cause behind many great tragedies. This incident was just another example. Iris, I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. I'm a man of science. I don't believe in spiritual power. Yes, I understand. Most people don't. And I am certain that the thing that killed the victim was a human. So please, answer me this simple question. Were you the one who killed Elise Denim? No! I'm not the one who took her life. Those psycholock things aren't appearing. I suppose that means I can believe that she's not lying. What's wrong? I can't believe what I'm thinking. And here I just finished saying I don't believe in spiritual power. It appears that's about all you can tell me. Thank you very much for listening to my story. I visited Wright at the hospital before coming here. He asked me to take care of you. Me? Yes, at the trial tomorrow. He asked me to defend you. Mr. Wright has that much faith in you, Mr. Edgeworth. Then I will gladly entrust my fate to your capable hands. But before that, I have one question. Yes? Do you know Wright? What would you ask that? Whenever you came up in our conversation, he would begin to act a little strange. Mr. Edgeworth, what is Mr. Wright to you? He's a very dear and indispensable friend, who you still fucking despise. It was 5 years ago. That's when I deceived him. You deceived him? I heard that he was in a lot of pain afterwards because of what happened. I know what a weak person I am. That's why I thought it was best if he never saw me again. I wanted him to just forget about me without learning the truth. Well, if you ask me, Wright is still suffering. And until he learns the truth, I don't think he will ever be able to truly recover. Iris, if it's not too late, you should go to him. Tell him the truth. I'll defend you, but only if you agree to that one condition. Alright, Mr. Edgeworth. I promise. Very well. I'll do everything in my power to get you an acquittal. Do. That's enough information gathering for now. I should head to the crime scene. No. Present. Phoenix. Mr. Wright, how bad is his cold? Well, his fever is very high. As a result, he's rather confused. He's worried about Maya, who's still trapped in the inner temple. And he's quite worried about you as well, it seems. Really? Yes. Naturally, once he recovers, I'll pass the baton back to him. No, don't. I'm sure that Mr. Wright wouldn't want that. He wouldn't want to defend me. Might as well. I'm sorry, I don't leave the temple grounds very often. I don't know very much about the outside world. Oh, that's Mr. Laurice. I'm sorry? Who did you say it was? Laurice Denim. He's Mystic Elise's apprentice, I think. Mystic Elise? Alright, now who exactly is this guy? He's a very sincere, hard-working person. What? Did I say something wrong, Miss Redwood? Excuse me, I was temporarily at a loss for words. Take a trip, come home, be thrust suddenly into Bizarro World. That's Mystic Elise Denim. She's a picture book author, or so I've heard. Does she come to Asakura Temple often? No, this was her first time. It's just that... She was a very important visitor. Is that so? Yes, Sister Bikini told me, be certain not to offend her. The victim, Miss Elise Denim. The prosecutor's office still doesn't have much information about her, it seems. You want to know about me? There's not much to tell, I'm afraid. Just let me get one thing straight. You were raised at Hasakura Temple, correct? And yet, somehow you seem to know right. So you two must have crossed paths somewhere. No, Mr. Edgeworth. Whomever it was, it couldn't have been me. What is that supposed to mean? Hello, welcome. I don't think I have enough to figure that out yet, so let's just move. Suspension bridge. Yes. February 8th, Dusky Bridge. It sure is cold, alright. So this is it, Dusky Bridge. Oh wow, it's you, Mr. Edgeworth. Hi. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Long time no see. It's been about a year, or has it been longer? Doesn't matter, Detective. What does matter is why you're shuffling around up here. Oh, ouch! And there's that sharp left jab. Well, I'm happy to see you anyway, Mr. Edgeworth. Let me guess, you were transferred by HR to the local precinct? A wise decision. The vast amount of nothing up here should be quite easy to guard. Oh, I didn't realize this game was on sale. This is the very end of the very last, the very beginning of the very last case. So if you don't want to get spoiled, you might actually want to head out again. As you might not have noticed, this is the 30th stream. I've played through all 3 games. I heard you were back in the country and arranged to come all the way out here. Everybody was real nice. They even let me take charge of the investigation, sir. Gumshoe indeed. Like gum on your shoe, he is impossible to get rid of. I'm supposed to report on the details of the crime scene, sir. Yes. Well, there's a lot of reading, so I don't always have super long streams. Because my throat can't handle it. But we'll see how far we get today. Oh, okay. Well, then you've already played this. Anyway, here I am, Detective Dick Gumshoe, reporting for duty. Great, thank you, Detective. I thought Prosecutor Godot was gonna get here before me. Oh, I just realized. We never turned the background music back off. Are there birds here still? Because then I might have to turn it off again. That guy's a real mystery, I tell you. Prosecutor Godot? Talk. What happened? I just got back into the country, so I don't really know much about the case. It's simple. Well, simple as simple does, as they say. Oh, you've got no idea how much I've missed that biting sarcasm of yours, sir. But seriously, this one's a piece of cake. There's a witness that saw the whole thing. A witness? Yeah, that bikini lady. Bikini lady? Here? On this freezing cold mountain? Well, you should talk to her yourself if you want the details, sir. I may have to talk to this bikini lady, I mean decisive witness, myself. So this is the bridge that Wright fell through. Yep, I can't imagine being that reckless myself. Look before you cross is how it goes, right? Or was that leaps? And? Is there something on the other side? Yeah, some old building they call the Inner Temple. Well, we can't get over there without a bridge, sir. What? Nobody lives there, so it's usually not a problem. But someone was at the Inner Temple doing some training, and now they're stuck there. Yes, I heard that from Wright. It's Maya Fey. Oh no, her again? Anyway, the airs are really turbulent right now, so we can't do an aerial extraction. No one's going to be able to reach the Inner Temple until tomorrow, sir. Would she be alright in this cold? So how did this bridge burn down anyway? Almost 100% sure it was lightning. No, there was no lightning. Lightning. So who is this Prosecutor Godot? I've never heard of him. Yeah, he's a new guy. Showed up after you left the country. He's a complete rookie, but nobody can say a bad word about the guy. What kind of a man is he? He just became a prosecutor recently, but he's good, sir. Real good. Yeah, he's lost all his cases to Phoenix. If he's so good, how is it that I've never heard of him? Is he the lead prosecutor on this case? You bet he is. After all, you know who is right in the middle of it. You know who? Phoenix Wright, of course. For some reason, Godot hasn't really got it in for Mr. Wright. Oh? Yeah, he seems to have some kind of grudge. And what would be the cause of this grudge? I don't know. Maybe he made fun of his mask or something. None of this is making any sense. I'd better look into this Godot myself. You're telling me the bridge caught on fire due to a fluke bolt of lightning? Yep. Last night it snowed for the first time in 3 days. It's a little unusual for lightning to occur during a snowfall like that. But according to the weather data, lightning definitely struck. What? What? I see. This is a very detailed weather report. Almost too detailed. It even has the exact time that the lightning struck the bridge. Oh, that? We got that information from the witness's testimony. Someone actually saw the lightning hit the bridge? Who is this witness? Sorry, I'll go ask one of the local cops later, sir. Present? No. Yes. I feel like I've seen this girl somewhere before. She wasn't from a prior case, was she? Nope, can't be. We did a database search with her fingerprints and came up with nothing. What? That doesn't make sense. I see. I just can't shake this nagging feeling. Well, everyone knows that you are quite popular with the ladies, sir. Maybe she's an old girlfriend that you sent to Dumpsville when you were younger. Detective, where did you hear such nonsense from? I didn't hear it from anyone. It's just sort of how I imagined you to be, sir. Do I really inspire this sort of frothing desire from the female masses? A little bit. I usually hear about promising young prosecutor candidates while they're still in school, but I've never seen or heard of this person. I gotta admit, he's puzzling alright. He just appeared one day, big mug of steaming coffee in his hand. He sounds like an interesting man. Yeah, the whole prosecutor's office is especially into double espresso macchiatos lately. There's a lot we don't know about this victim. We don't know her real name, her background. We don't know anything really. That's rather odd. Oh my god, she is who I thought she was! If she was trying to hide her identity, why would she become an author? I'll bet it was just one of those things, you know? She probably never expected to get so popular. Okay, let's present this. Look, I'm just your everyday simple detective. Don't ask me such tough questions sometimes. That's not something to be proud of, detective. This woman. I'm pretty sure that's who she is. I don't know 100%. Well, at least pseudonym is the most suspicious name in the history of suspicious names. So yeah. I was thinking you subscribed to what's his name again? Lauren? The guy with the Phoenix Wright emotes? Something about pie. He ate someone's pie. At least I think it's... Lauren, did you run away? Okay, I think we're done here for now. Move. Main gate. Yo, Edgy, what took you so long? I'm so cold, my brain's turned to sorbet. I'm just gonna say sorbet because that's how it's pronounced in Swedish. I knew it was a mistake to race back to this country. What do you mean? Wright is going to be fine, and the case itself isn't anything unusual. And I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder. Hey, wait a sec, hold it, objection! What's going on here, Mr. Edgeworth? It's hard to explain, but one thing led to another, and... What kind of lame excuse is that? And you call yourself a defense attorney? Sorbet. Not sherbet. That's just dumb. Sorbet. No? Why would you do that to the music? No. Sherbet is the same thing as sorbet, just different languages. Prosecutor Edgeworth is a prosecutor, and that's why he's Prosecutor Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth, defense attorney, just sounds plain old weird, pal. Right, Prosecutor Edgeworth. I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to be playing anymore. Dude, Edgy. I don't see you for a couple of years, and your heart turns to sorbet. Sorbet. No, it's the same thing. No. It is rather cold here. Iris didn't murder her. Someone else did it. I just know it, okay? So trust me on this one. There is cream in sorbet. At least in some Swedish sorbets. We're not having this discussion. ever the romantic, aren't you, Larry? Nevertheless, I'll do whatever I can to prove her innocence. At least until I pass the baton on to Wright, that is. So, present the badge. Come to think of it, when you were a kid, you were always saying, when I grow up, I want to be a lawyer and defend people, or something like that. That was a long time ago. But see, now you've got the chance to follow your boyhood dream for a day. Edgy, you've got to do it. You've got to save my little Iris. Oh, this is exactly why I hate childhood friends. Was that all I was supposed to do? No? There's more? No? Man, I'm telling you, Iris is so cute. Right, Edgy, you think so too, don't you? What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? To put it simply, your comment has me highly concerned. Could it be that the reason you think she's innocent? Come on, a girl that cute can't possibly be a murderer. I was right after all. I should never have come back. Oh, okay. No, don't worry. I see things for how they really are this time. Honest. I had a penny for every time he said that. It's just that, well, Iris is a delicate flower. Yes, it is. Not the person, but the actual flower. You can't force things too much. Know what I mean? Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry. Oh. Forget it. I didn't say anything. Huh? Larry, where were you and what were you doing on the night of the crime? Larry? What? Don't tell me. You think I might have done it? No, you're too fucking dumb. What? Get lost. Go back on your charter jet and get out of my sight, you creep. And I hope your plane crashes and you die. I'll ask just one more time. On the night of the murder, where were you and what were you doing? As I suspected, Psycho locks. I'm sorry, man. You know me, I just don't remember. My short-term memory is a wreck, dude. Uh-huh. Okay, let's go with this. He was a good guy, a real pal to the end. When I look back now, I have nothing but good memories. What's with the past tense? He's not dead, you know. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, the guy owes me. After all, I saved his life. What is that supposed to mean? If I hadn't called for help so quickly, he would have died. It's no surprise, though. I used to be a security guard. It was all instinct, baby. He has a point. He called me pretty quickly, too. I think Larry's pretty good at motivating people. I just wish he would try motivating himself once in a while. Huh? Me? All you have to know is to remember. All you have to know is to remember not to call me Larry anymore. There are 3 verbs in that sentence. 3. That's at least 1 too many. Actually, there are 4. Have is also a verb. What? I'm a new person now. I've been reborn as Laurice Denim. Huh. Alright, fine. Let me ask you something else then, Larry. Call me Laurice. If you don't, then I'll call you Millie's Denim. I still can't believe it. She was such a great person. But someone's pinning this murder on my sweet little Iris. Edgy, please. I'm counting on you. Well, frankly, I was hoping you could give me a little more than that. Well, then... I got it. I'll draw you a portrait. How about that? Since you're kind enough to offer. Alright. Did we already ask about Iris? Let's go for it again. I have a feeling that she's hiding something. Could be. After all, she's shy and gets embarrassed pretty easily. I don't think that has anything to do with it. Why not? Look, I know all about this kind of thing. Come on, Edgy. You were a guy once. Lots of girls are like Iris. You know I'm right. But you must certainly seem to have convinced yourself. Man, I love shy girls like that. It's just so cute. You know what I mean? Still doesn't listen to others, I see. I guess some people just never change. Hey, I know I may not look it, but I'm an artist. Blah, 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 blah. Do we know what he was doing? We don't know what he was doing. Okay. Move. Main hall. There's a note. Hey, hello there. So how are you feeling? Alright, I suppose. Huh? Who is this? My name is Miles Edgeworth. My, a handsome boy such as yourself is always welcome. Why do we need to, what's the word, infantilize him? He's not a boy. He's all of 26, right? 25, 26. Yes. If circumstances weren't so tragic, I might just... Please don't call me boy. Thank you. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I'm looking for a woman in a bikini. Well, you have found her. Now what can I do for you? What? I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis. Ha ha ha! If you ask nicely, I might give you a peek, big boy. Mr. Edgeworth? This is the head nun, Sister Bikini. She's the witness. Why didn't you tell me that earlier? This is exactly why your salary keeps on getting cut. My stomach is already growling in protest. So, what's the latest about my beloved Iris? Well, first, I want to hear what you know. First, we're gonna investigate this piece of paper, though. Right here. There are more Ensa cushions in the corner of the room. What's that white piece of paper sticking out from under that stack? Beats me. Would you mind checking that for me, Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir. Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth. It looks like an old manila envelope. Ah! What is it, Detective? This could be it. An ultra-important clue. A super special clue. I suppose I should read it myself, then. It looks like a letter addressed to Sister Iris. Tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall, unless you want your secret to be exposed. This sounds like a blackmail letter. Note to Iris added to the court record. Nice going there, Mr. Edgeworth. Why can't I ever find clues like that? Maybe you need glasses. You're an ultra-important prosecutor, a super-duper prosecutor. You know what? He does need glasses. I have just the glasses for him. I've been meaning to wear these, but I keep forgetting, and that silly lawyer from the beginning hasn't returned. So I guess I'll wear them today. Ugh, no, I can't wear these. They reflect the screen way too much. It'll look super dumb. Darn it. These are super fake, by the way. Those aren't my real glasses. You've seen my real glasses. Yes, they are. They were also like $2 at the toy store. I bought them for when I was going as a private investigator to a Halloween party. Then I decided not to go. Well, I suppose it takes a super duper kind of dumb to miss a clue like this. That thing sure casts a strong presence over the whole room. This is the Lesser Magatama. It's a precious heirloom containing a great many souls. Huh, this is lesser? What is the greater one like? The greater Magatama is displayed in the main room of Fey Manor. It was supposed to be shown at the Treasures of Korine exhibit, but it was so large that they couldn't bring it through the doors. It's an altar with a giant Magatama enshrined on it. There are lots of candles lined up on it too. You know, I haven't had a birthday party for myself in a while. Maybe you should blow out those candles over there to make up for that. Well, a birthday party is something that only happens once a year. Mr. Edgeworth, would you mind saying happy birthday to me? Stop that! Cut that out! Please don't blow out the altar candles. Oh, it's a warm cat box. But where are all the cats? It's called a hibachi. It's for heating the room. Oh, look at all these ancient straw frisbees. Those are a type of zabuton cushions called ensa. Huh. Why are you giving me such a hard time? Huh, Mr. Edgeworth, why? Because learning something new might actually be a good thing for you, detective. There's a flowing script written everywhere on the walls. Man, I bet you'd have awful nightmares if you tried to sleep in here. This is our main hall, so it's protected by a variety of magic spells and charms. They're all designed to prevent evil forces from entering. So if I slept here, the Uggy Woogie Boogie Man wouldn't hunt me down for eternity? Alright! Does this guy think about anything other than eating and sleeping? No. Well, that was all that's in here. Courtyard. Yeah, I'll talk to her later. Courtyard, yes. And this is where the murder took place, sir. Other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched. Thanks, detective. I'll just have a look around. It looks like the police are still investigating. Oh yeah, by the way, I thought I'd better ask, just to be sure. Are you really going to defend that nun, Iris, at the trial tomorrow? Yes, I will. I gave her my word, and now I must follow through with my commitments. Well, in that case, I've got to be careful. Got to make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation. Don't worry about it, detective. Just keep your mouth closed, and I think most of it will flow out on its own. Oh! You got it, sir. I'll make sure it flows out like water from a tap. Yes, you do that, detective. Just how much has your running spout leaked over the years? Examine. Oh, I thought that was the thing right there. What is this, though? Nothing. I am still super concerned about Pearl. I just want to point that out. What's this? It looks like a wizard staff. That belonged to the victim, Miss Elise Dunham. There's nothing strange or magical about it. Oh yeah, listen, this is just between us, okay, sir? Us? What? This is top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone about this. Alright? The truth is, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard. That's it? That's what you wanted to tell me? That's it? This staff was made from a very strong kind of wood. What about fingerprints? Were there any on it? Just the victim's. Victim staff added to the court record. Is this a stepladder? The main gate must be just over that stone wall. Ah, stone walls. I jumped over a few of those in my days. Most of them are good memories, but not all. Detective, perhaps someone should introduce you to the concept of paucity of words. Someone doesn't care about ladders. So the sword from this gold statue is actually the murder weapon. It sure is. It's called the Shishishito, by the way. A nasty piece of work, sir. There's still blood on it. I suppose this is the victim's blood. Yep, it's all over the blade. And speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints all over the hilt of the Shishishito too. Fingerprints? Naturally, they match the prints we got from the younger nun, the defendants. Her fingerprints are on the murder weapon. What's wrong? You're looking really solemn. Is this how it is for Wright? Is this what it's like to be a defense attorney? Yeah, I figured it doesn't feel really good. To be honest, it feels more like it's detrimental to your health. Shishishito added to the court record. Okay, let's present this. Oh, so I think I might have already told you about this, but the truth is, when I was a little kid, you wanted to become a wizard, right? Hey, that's amazing. How did you know that? So what do you think? I make a really great one, don't you think? We just had this conversation a little while ago, detective. Yeah, I know, but I was trying to get him to actually zoom data fingerprint scan thing. But yes, I know. I didn't look at the box. It's a lantern. I suppose they light it at night. There's something elegant about the light of a fire. At the end of each month, I always like to relax in my room by candlelight. Detective, can you not afford to pay your electricity bill? How did you know? Oh, that is not a thing. That looks suspiciously like a thing, but that is not a thing. This is a thing. Oh, I just love skiing. Really? You don't seem like the type. Well, what about sleds? Sleds? Nah. They're a little too kiddie, you know? Messes with my hard-boiled image. What's with the silence, Mr. Edgeworth? Is the world starting to go mad? Yeah, he is a heartbreaker. Ooh. The main hall of Hasakura Temple is above us here. Hey, you're right. But I'm pretty sure the main hall didn't have a second floor. Hasakura Temple is built on a steep part of the mountain. The front and back of the main hall are on different levels. Oh, that makes sense. Wouldn't it be easier to just build a place slanted, sir? I failed to see how he can consider... Oh, I'm sorry. I failed to see how he can consider that to be an even remotely good idea. Oh. I have no words. Okay, there's nothing else out here. Present. Yes. This sword represents the multiple branches that life can take, all ending as one. I do love him. I've never heard that one. You know what I think about sometimes? How you like to become a wizard? What kind of life would I have had if I hadn't joined the homicide division? So you think about that kind of thing too, huh? Of course I do. I think about it a lot. Me as a traffic cop. Me as a detention officer. Me as the Blue Badger. I guess he doesn't have any plans to leave the force. No. No. There's a lot we don't know about this victim. We don't know her real name, her background. We don't know anything really. That's rather odd. If she was trying to hide her identity, why would she become an author? I bet it was just one of those things, you know? She probably never expected to get so popular. I did that one already, didn't I? I feel like I did. No. 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 Have you ever seen this thing before? Hey, thanks a lot. I was getting kind of hungry. What are you doing, detective? Ah! I thought it was some kind of candy that would fill me up, sir. Lately I've been feeling so hungry all the time. Oh, maybe his salary has been cut just a little too much. Huh, what's that thing doing on your lapel, Mr. Edgeworth? Is it really that odd? You bet it is, sir. Prosecutor wearing a defense attorney's badge. That's like a detective with a license to kill. Does this little thing hold that ominous of a meaning? Okay, let's go through these. This is the witness who saw the crime take place out there in the temple courtyard. I'm pretty sure it's going to be her testimony that will be key to this case, sir. So you mean she's going to be a witness in the trial tomorrow? Of course. A nun is as trustworthy as you can get. We got this one in the bag. Huh. Oh. I mean, I've always been on your side, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Yeah, this is a pretty tight spot we've gotten ourselves into, huh? Now I understand why Wright starts breaking into cold sweats. We already asked about him, but let's just double check. Yeah. I feel like I've seen this girl somewhere before. Blah, 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 blah. Her fingerprints weren't in the database. Blah, 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 blah. And she wasn't an ex. And we talked about her. He's supposed to be Miss Elise Dunham's assistant or something. I see. Yeah, he drew a nice portrait of me. That's nice. But he made me pay him 50 cents for it. I'm sorry about that. You don't seem very interested in him, Mr. Edgeworth. I really don't want to talk about him, that's why. Your face is more drawn out than the last time I saw you over a year ago. Really? I thought so. No, wait. Not so much drawn out as weary and tired, or maybe just plain old thin. I thought that too, sir. My salary's been kind of on the low end. So yeah, my food options have been kind of non-existent. Off-brand chicken soup, off-brand spaghetti, off-brand bread, that sort of stuff. I thought you were really into instant noodles last year. I got really sick of this stuff after a while, sir. Whenever something happens, this guy always shows up like he hasn't got a care. In fact, you know what? Every time he shows up, I always wonder the same thing. Maybe somehow he's actually the cause of all these incidents. I wonder if Gumshoe hasn't realized it yet. But you could say the exact same thing about him. Okay, that's everything. Do we have anything else? Oh, I thought we'd talk to him. The victim is the famous picture book author, Miss Elise Dunham. Her entire past, up until she won that writing award last year, is a total mystery. It's hard to believe in this day and age you can still find people like that. The estimated time of death of the victim was between 10 and 11 p.m. on February 7th. Cause of death was blood loss resulting from a stab to the back by the murder weapon. The murder weapon? The victim was found skewered with a giant sword, sir. That's terrible. Yeah, but there's one strange thing. Yeah? The victim's entire body was covered with bruises. The bruises are consistent with falling from the height of a two-story building. Two-story building? That would be about the same height as that room in front of us, correct? Hey, you're right. Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth. That just happens to be the room that Elise Dunham was staying in. Maybe she was pushed out of the window after she was stabbed by the sword. Autopsy report added. You know what? I wonder if that hand turns. And that looks like the missing amethyst. doesn't realize the amethyst is missing. Because if she'd fallen out the window and landed on the sword, this still makes sense, but the sword is upside down. So how did Iris pull the sword out of the hand without... I'm confused. I'm always confused. You know this. We had 2 more talk options. Now then, detective, let's see if we can summarize what we've learned so far. Okay, let's take a look at the map. According to the testimony of Sister Bikini, the head nun, right after they finished dinner, she and Maya Fey headed to the inner temple. Oh, I love this. This is so cute. At 10 p.m., after ringing the bell for lights out, Iris went to the inner temple. But she didn't. At least she claims she didn't. When she got there, Bikini had her take over while she went back to Hasakura Temple. After taking a hot bath to soothe her back, Sister Bikini witnessed the murder in the courtyard. If you want more details, you should ask Bikini herself in the main hall. The inner temple, huh? I'd like some more information about that place. The trial begins tomorrow, but who's the prosecutor? I'm pretty sure it's that Godot guy, but nobody can get a hold of him, so they're looking for a replacement. What do you mean? It's really weird. All of a sudden, no one can reach him. I wonder if the rumors are true. Maybe since Mr. Wright caught a cold and won't be defending, he just lost interest. I intend to appear in court in the role of defense attorney. However, I would be quite unhappy if it came out that I'm actually a prosecutor. Yeah, I can see why, but I'm not the one you have to worry about. I think the real problem is going to be that judge. Yes, he certainly would remember my face, even after such a long absence. That's why I requested that another judge preside over the trial tomorrow. We've only met each other once. There's a good chance he won't remember me at all. Yeah, but what about the prosecutor? Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you. Wouldn't it be a problem if someone there made a big stink, sir? There's no need to worry. I pulled a few strings and arranged for a prosecutor of my own choosing. Wow, Mr. Edgeworth, I had no idea you had such a powerful string to pull. That sounds dirty. What is this inner temple that Maya was supposedly training at? According to Bikini, it's an old building they use for training the acolytes. It's on the other side of Dusky Bridge. The bridge that burned down, huh? Is there anything else on the other side of that bridge besides the inner temple? Nope, not a thing. Nothing? The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. In a way, it's kind of like a little island out there. So the only thing there is the inner temple. I hear it's not the kind of place a person would survive in. Please be alright, Maya. Okay, move here. Present this. Huh. Oh! Well, look what you found. That's the master of the Karaimi channeling technique, Mystic Misty Fae. Fae? It's been nearly 20 years since Mystic Misty's disappearance. Apparently, she intended to pass on the master title to her daughter. I think she had that before. Maybe she didn't. I don't remember. Who is this daughter? Well, I myself am part of a branch family of the Fae clan, but even I am not privy to information concerning the main family. Oh, it's part of the hood. Yes. About this here. Let me see. Well, as you may know, in order to see reality for what it truly is, we strive to break our attachment to much of the transient material realm. I guess you could call me an immaterial girl. I guess she lives in an immaterial world, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? So that's probably the I don't know anything about this. No. It is. No. Do you know anything about this old crumbled up letter? Is that addressed to Iris? Yes, it clearly says to Iris on it. I can't believe it. That girl doesn't have any secrets from me. Ah, so Sister Bikini didn't know anything about it. No. Oh. Oops. Oh! How could such a terrible thing have happened? It's all my fault. Well, come on, lady. I don't think you need to take all the blame yourself. Quiet. What do you know anyway? Ouch. You're scary. With that stupid 5 o'clock shadow and that stupid old coat of yours. Too bad you weren't the one that disappeared. Why did she have to take it all out on me? Her anger does seem a little manufactured. About this picture. Well, look at that. I look pretty S to the XY, don't you think? Yeah, absolutely. Up until recently, we've avoided exposure in such magazines. This time we had our reasons. Is that so? Well, why deny the world the sight of such a lovely face? No. Well, that's a demon warding hood. Acolytes are highly susceptible to possession by evil spirits, you know. That's why we always wear these for protection. Oh, I see. What are you waiting for? You won't get any protection just by holding it, you know. Put it on already. No, I can't. I was just... It was like it was made just for you, Mr. Edgeworth. What do you mean by that, detective? It looks absolutely marvelous. You just got to keep it on for a while. Is this some sort of divine retribution? I asked about that. That's one of the Fae Clan's very own Magatamas. That's a priceless treasure you've got there. Wow, I'm impressed, sir. You never fail to surprise me. Yes, you don't look it, but now I can see you're a real fan of the occult. Excuse me? Oh, of course this piece couldn't possibly be real, but to have such a nice replica. Clearly, you are a big fan of the Wright tradition. Wow, I'm impressed, sir. You never fail to surprise me. I should have known better than to show this thing around. No. Okay, let's ask about people. This man, his face betrays the life of suffering and great weariness of the world. Sure. But even so, can't believe this guy actually jumped into the river too many times to make it home. He's out there on his own, drifting all alone. And if it doesn't show, give it time, and I'll stop quoting Estranged by Guns N' Roses now. Think of all the fun things he might have enjoyed if he had just lived. Relentless spiritual training alone is no way to lead a complete life, huh? Sounds like she's got some major regret she's dealing with. Perhaps I should let Gumshoe explain Wright's situation to her for me. Hey, don't look at me like that. Do your own dirty work, sir. No. Oh, but it's such a great song. This is Mystic Elise's apprentice, is it not? I think he might have had a bit of crush on me. Sweet boy, at any rate. Huh? Oh, I don't blame him. Sister Bikini understands the temptation of young men. Sure. But I'm afraid it wouldn't be proper to abuse my position. I am head nun, after all. But in return, I did allow him to draw a portrait of me. I pray it was a pose that maintained your modesty, for everyone's sake. We already went through all this. I didn't realize. You said you went with Maya to the training hall in the inner temple last night. Did you happen to see Iris while you were there? Of course I saw her. I told her to meet us after ringing the 10 o'clock bell for the lights out. So you're saying Iris came to the inner temple then? Of course she did. Iris has always been a good, obedient girl. After that, I had Iris help Mystic Maya begin her training. But that doesn't fit with Iris' story at all. She said that she never went to the inner temple. As they say, the plot thickens. No. It's all my fault. Me and my stupid back. Mystic Elise has been murdered, an important acolyte has been trapped, and a little girl has been lost. You know you really shouldn't be so negative. It creates bad karma. Quite right. I need to do some more training myself, I think. First, I'd like to ask you about last night. Well, last night, we had an acolyte here for training. Well, that depends how long she stayed there. It's unclear. After dinner, the two of us went to the training hall in the inner temple. She must be talking about Maya. Approximately what time was that? I suppose it was about 9 when we left here. Training lasts all night long. It's extremely exhausting. The channeling dojo's head nun must be attendance at all times to keep watch. Wow, you're right. That does sound exhausting. Detective, this is no time for flattery. Sorry. Sometime around 11, you witnessed the incident in the courtyard. But your duty was in the inner temple. Why did you come back here? The way you're staring at me, I'm starting to get goosebumps. I'm starting to get goosebumps myself for decidedly different reasons. You get the chills pretty easily, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? Alright then, I'd like you to tell me exactly what you saw in the courtyard. It must have been past 11. Ah, no, I can't say it. It's too much for my poor heart. Hey, calm down, lady. Let go of my tie. I saw 2 people. One of them was lying on the ground. The other was stabbing her from the back with a sword. Did you see this criminal with your own eyes? I didn't want to believe what I was seeing, but it was Iris. You must have been quite shocked. Of course she was. Try putting yourself in her shoes. It would be like you were stabbing Mr. Wright smack in the middle of the courtroom. And I happened to witness it from the witness stand. I'd be pretty shocked too. I know it sounds insane, but that's what I saw. And when I finally realized what I was seeing, I screamed, and then I passed out. Unfortunately for us, her testimony seems to be pretty solid. However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul act seems unnatural. Unnatural? The girl I know simply isn't capable of this sort of foulness. I wonder what she means by that. As the head nun, it's your duty to stay with the acolyte at all times, correct? Yes, that's correct. I know I may look strong, but the truth is I've got a bad lower back. Bad lower back. Yes, it's especially bad in the winter, so bad that I can't even lift a bucket. Do you remember how cold it was last night? My bad back felt as stiff as frozen glass. I just wanted to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. That's why I returned to the main hall. So you left the disciple all alone. Don't be ridiculous. I would never do that. That's why I ordered Iris to the inner temple after she had rung the bell for lights out. Yes, but she never went to the inner temple, did she? So did this head nun actually see Iris there? I think I'd better try to get some more details. So who is this acolyte that was to train at the inner temple? Her name is Maya Fey. I treated her very badly, I'm ashamed to say. And after she went through the trouble of signing up for the special course. Special course? It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant 30,000 times. You don't mean to tell me that she's still doing that over at the inner temple, do you? No, of course not. You don't have to worry about that one little bit. Last night we still hadn't started the training session itself. Well, that's good to hear. Oh, dear, there's one thing I forgot to tell you. Uh-oh, I don't think I like the sound of this. Do you know that small girl? I believe she's Mystic Maya's little sister. Maya has a little sister? Oh, you mean Little Pearl? That's Maya Fey's cousin. Little Pearl? I thought she was going to visit Mystic Elise after we'd finished with dinner cleanup. But I haven't seen her at all since late last night. She's nowhere to be found. You mean she was with a victim? It's all the fault of my stupid, creaky old back. The little girl who was with the victim on the night of the murder is gone? As they say, the plot thickens. Well, no, because she wasn't actually there. Courtyard. No, main gate. I don't see Larry anywhere. Maybe we scared the poor kid off. Oh, stop with the birds. His heart was shut tight with a number of psycho locks. I guess I'll have to look for him now. What a thorn in my side. Move. Fridge. You're here too? Move. Fine, detention center. Hi. Mr. Edgeworth. Came back because I need to ask you 3 more questions, if you don't mind. But I've already told you everything that I... Iris, please remember. I'm on your side. You can tell me anything. Yes, thank you. I just finished speaking with the head nun of Hasakura Temple. She testified very clearly as to what happened. She said she saw you stab Miss Elise Didim with a sword. And one other thing. She said that when Maya Fey began her training at the inner temple, you were there as well. What? When I spoke with you last, you claimed that you never went to the inner temple. And yes, Sister Bikini says she met with you at the inner temple that very night. But I didn't go there. I didn't go to the inner temple last night. It looks like she's unwilling to tell me the whole truth. I wonder if I'll find the answers I'm looking for if I break those psych locks. Okay, let's... Yeah. Do. I have no idea what I need, but let's go with it. Since I have been handed this case, it is my duty to dig up all the answers, understand? Yes, sir. The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. In my years in court, I've seen it happen over and over again. That's why I'm committed to searching until I have those answers. Now then, is it really true that you didn't go to the inner temple last night? Yes, I swear, I already told you that. Yes, you said that you didn't go because you were frightened. That's right. If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder, is this what frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your own room? The blackmail letter. I found this in the main hall. It is addressed to you. That's... Well, Iris, why are you glaring at me like that? You were scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you, isn't that correct? Was it the evidence or the power of my glare that broke that lock? Oh well, I don't suppose it matters either way. But Mr. Edgeworth... Yes? I thought that letter was just someone playing a prank on me. Prank? Well, yes. After all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one to tell it. There's no one to tell it to that would cause me any grief. I wonder about that. Sister Bikini's like a mother to me. I would never hide anything from her. No, you may not have anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was different. Huh? Unfortunately, I don't know the exact nature of your secret yet. However, whatever it is, there's one person you didn't want your secret told to. Phoenix. Maybe. Larry? No. Phoenix. Phoenix Wright. You mean something to Phoenix, it seems. And I can tell he holds a special place in your heart as well. That's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep, dark secret. Well, what do you have to say? I should have expected as much, especially from a friend of his. After dinner, this letter was waiting for me in my room. As I said, I was frightened by it. What is this heavenly hall the letter mentions? It's a small mountain shack at the base of Dusky Bridge. A small shack, huh? It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near. Where is it on this map? It's around here. To get there you must follow a small path down from Dusky Bridge. The reality is, to get to the inner temple, I had no choice but to cross that bridge, with the thought that such a terrible criminal could be lurking at Heavenly Hall. I was so scared by the whole affair that I didn't even want to think about it. So this is the secret that you locked away in your heart. Yes. It looks as though I may have to visit this Heavenly Hall now. Maybe I'll find some sign of our mystery blackmailer. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room last night. Yes, that's exactly right. Iris's testimony added to the court record. The trial starts tomorrow. Promise you, I will win. I'm going to win so that you and Phoenix Wright can see each other again. But when I do, you must promise me that you will tell him your secrets. But it's pointless. Why would you say that? Because I may know who Phoenix Wright is, but he has no idea who I am. Oh my god, you're such a drama queen. Please, no birds. No birds. Whoa! Not much of a view down here, huh? It's still better than the view from my apartment, though. Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective. Pearl? Oh, why? Why does this always happen? Oh, of course. Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away. I even chased one of them to Japan. Next, it's going to be prison, I guess. I'll steal that detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up for sure. You do realize that prisons are gendered, right? But no, you can't do that to someone who looks like he's down on his luck. He's just talking to himself. Shh, be quiet and listen. I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again. Done that? What did he do, I wonder? Hey, you, about what you just said. I got an objection. What's up? Edgy, you dirty rat. Gumshoe, you oaf. I'm sorry, sir. Before I knew it, I was shouting out objection. And in a loud, commanding voice, too. I even pointed with my pointer finger. You've watched too many trials. I'm sorry. Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself? Oh. So is this where I do the thing that gives me the trophy? That's a horrible graffiti problem you got there, pal. You don't know anything, detective. This is art. It's an expression of my bittersweet love for Iris. Larry, do you know what the difference between graffiti and true art is? It's how the artist himself defines it, right? I should have seen that one coming. Well, if that's the case, then all my lunchboxes are masterpieces too, pal. Oh, hang on. What is this festive-looking ornament? It reminds me of art class in grade school. We used to have a lot of fun decorating the classroom with origami, remember? Well, Oh yeah, you were never any good at it. Really? Yeah, this guy was so bad he couldn't even fold $1, let alone a crane. Everyone tried to comfort him, but he would just sit there sobbing. Really? Be quiet already, I'll never forget the shame of that day. You want a crane? I can now make a perfect 1/4-inch crane without a single flaw. You know, Edgy, nothing for nothing, but a 1/4-inch crane without a single flaw is not easy. Yeah, that's quite a feat, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Oh, this is exactly why I hate childhood events. Trophy? Trophy! Trophy! Okay, check. This is the Eagle River, sir. It runs pretty fast, so it doesn't ice over, even in the winter. If it had iced over, Wright would have been in some serious trouble. You're right about that. He would have landed on the ice and slid downstream to who knows where. Not exactly what I meant, but alright. Okay, the bridge? Yes. It's a little far, but I have a pretty clear view of Dusky Bridge from here. Oh, I still can't believe it, really. Huh? What is it, Larry? Huh, nothing, it's nothing. Sounds pretty suspicious to me. Something about that statement smells, and you know what they say. When something smells, it's usually the butts. That's what they say. Oh, wait, the stairs. These go all the way to Dusky Bridge. It's a pretty long but easy walk. I fell down 4 times on my way down here, sir. Oh, sorry about that, detective. I ate 4 bananas and tossed their peels on the stairs on my way down here. What? So that's what I was slipping on? Be careful on the way back. Those deadly banana peels are still out there. Why wouldn't you just throw them in the river, you fuckhead? That's a real important piece of information right there, Mr. Edgeworth. I want to go inside the hall, though. Oh! The straw roof is totally covered with freshly fallen powdery snow. Wow, makes a nice image, doesn't it? I always did like the rustic look. Heavenly Hall. Suppose it's an appropriate name in some sense. You got that right. Look at that bridge up there. This place has to be heaven, because that thing is hell. Huh. You would do well to remember, Larry, that this is a sacred place to some people. Can I go inside the building? No. What is this little shack anyway? Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday. And why were you down here in the first place? Come on, I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch. This is a great little place. It's, artistic. It's quiet, it's cold, it's got no power, and it looks like it's about to collapse. Sounds a lot like my apartment there, pal. One thing's for sure, no one is likely to show up and disturb you here. So, can I get you something to drink? Some hot water, maybe? He's getting all buddy-buddy on us, sir. Listen to me, Edgy. You've got to do this. You've got to save Iris. Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute? Watch your mouth. Anyway, I've made up my mind about it. I'm going to marry that girl. Huh. Mr. Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him. Have you already asked this girl to marry you? No, not yet, but I can tell how she feels by the look in her eyes. She's got this I really want this man to carry me over the threshold look. I'm sure Nick would be surprised. He never imagined I could marry such a beautiful girl like that. Something tells me he would be shocked indeed. That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I gonna do if she gets hurt? What is this guy trying to say? He lost me about a mile back. If we really want to know the answer to that, we're going to have to drag him onto the witness stand. Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you and what were you doing last night? Oh man, don't you have anything else to talk about? With that kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me. Okay, chill out with those scary eyes. I got it. You really want to know? Last night, I saw something incredible. Something incredible? Yeah, but let's not talk about that now. Let's talk about the good old days. What do you say? Come on, I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water. Why hasn't he realized that I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him? Okay, present this. I have no clue what we're gonna need, but let's figure it out. The night of the crime. Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night. Whoa, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk. Huh? That was a bit too easy. Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. At around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I'd been sleeping, I'm not sure for how long. Suddenly, zing! The world in front of me went white. Like I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend Naomi. And then, it was on fire. The bridge was on fire. Dusky Bridge caught on fire? Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes? Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth. There are still 3 cycle locks remaining. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen? Where you say? What do you mean? What do you mean, what I mean? Just answer the question. I was in my own room by the main hall. Where else would I be? As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there. There? What do you mean there? It's impossible for you to have seen a lightning strike Dusty Bridge from your room. Because of the map, yes. Yes. This is a map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hasakura Temple. What am I looking for? I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees, and it's impossible to see the bridge from here. What? Why didn't you tell me that before? Well, how about it? How about what? Do you feel like talking now? About what? It looks like it won't be that easy after all. You leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step. You weren't in your room at the temple. So then, where were you? You don't know that I wasn't in my room. So where was Larry and why was he there? If I've read the situation up to this point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious. Very well then, let's test my theory. The place you witnessed lightning striking Dusky Bridge from was here. Here? Take that! The place you saw the lightning strike from was naturally Henley Hall. Why would I be hanging out in this old shack? It's freezing cold, there's no electricity, and it could fall apart at any minute. Larry, how do you know that anyway? How do you know there's no electricity? After all, it's not that dark yet. Oh. In other words, you have just provided evidence to prove my theory. My theory that you've at least once in your life visited a heavenly hall after sunset. I have to admit, I'm impressed, Edgy. You're in a totally different league from Nick. That's nice. Now tell me, what were you doing at this cold little shack last night? That's what you might call a faire de coeur. I think you mean a faire de coeur. Could it be you were waiting for someone? Oh no, you really are one scary guy, you know. I believe that last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you. Let me just... Oh. Yeah. He doesn't realize it sounds like a blackmail letter. There's only one person you'd wait for in a horrible place like this, Larry. I told you before, don't call me Larry. The person you were waiting for was Iris. Oh, suddenly I feel cold all over, Edgy. Hang on just a moment. See if we can get that green screen to stop flickering. Yes, that helped a little. No doubt because of my chilly glare. So you think I got the hots for Sister Iris, huh? Do you have some kind of evidence? You got something that proves I was waiting for her, or are you just guessing? This is where I draw the line and end this ridiculous little game. Here's the evidence that proves you were waiting for Iris. Here's your evidence. You called her to this very spot with a pathetic blackmail letter. Oh, hey, give that back. You're embarrassing me. What are you doing with that anyway? That's not important. I misjudged you, Larry. What do you mean? Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that, you should be ashamed of yourself. First of all, what's this at the top of the letter? It says salutation here. Because he's using a form letter. Well, that's what it said in that book, Letter Writing for Dummies. You're not supposed to actually write that. That's where you're supposed to write, Dear Iris. I'm so sorry. So you were here in Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you, Larry? And you saw the lightning hit the dusky bridge, didn't you? Sorry, Edgy. Sorry doesn't cut it, you scumbag. Threatening a young lady like that. He is an absolute moron. Wait, hold up. What now, pal? What are you talking about? What threatening stuff? I'll tell you what, you tried to scare Iris by threatening to expose her secret, pal. What do you mean threaten? When did I threaten her? Unless you want your secret to be exposed. That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact. Give me a break, it's a love letter. Haven't you ever been in love? What did you just say? My love for her burned so hotly it could melt all the snow on this mountain. Oh, then what is the secret you mentioned? Come on, Edgy, don't you get it? Talking about the secret love between her and me. Obviously, she wouldn't want Old Lady Bikini to know about it, right? About our hot and sour, bittersweet love affair. Alright, then why did you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope? Give me a break. It's not my fault I didn't have any other envelopes. Jeesh. And why were you so quick to apologize, pal? It's because Edgy gave me that scary look of his. What's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? That's it? That's what all those huge locks were about? I don't understand why you were so defensive. Well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Hey, come on, don't let it get you down. But Mr. Edgeworth, this guy's still hiding something. I know it. What do you mean, detective? Don't forget what this guy said just a minute ago. If you really want to know, last night I saw something incredible. He's right. Larry? What? You're looking at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone. What was this something incredible you saw last night? You're going to tell me, Larry, one way or another. I already told you, didn't I? I saw lightning strike Dusky Bridge. Yes, and I believe it was the incredible sight you saw. But now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true. What doesn't? If that's all there is to your story, your heart wouldn't have had all those locks. Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night. Something more incredible than lightning. Huh. What? When? Where? Why? How? Hey, what do you think you're doing? If you hide anything from Mr. Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal. Ah! Ooh. No. What's wrong, sir? Does this mean I have to do it all over again? Why are you glaring at me like I'm next to be hit by a bolt of lightning? I've just about had it with this harlequin. If I really want to drag the truth out of him, I'll just have to drag him to the witness stand. Okay. Okay, I guess we're done with that. But we did get the trophy. Yes, I do want to say it. I think that's the end of today, but we're gonna see just a little bit of tomorrow before we end. A little bit. February 9th, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Oh my, Mr. Lorries feels that way about me? Apparently, he isn't aware of your real secret at all. This is no time to be embarrassed. I'm sorry. I'm just hardly accustomed to that sort of thing. Worry not, and in any case, whatever it was he saw on the night of the incident, mark my words, I will drag it out of him. Does that mean Mr. Lorries is the witness today? No. I believe that nun will be the first to take the stand. Sister Bikini. She claims to have seen the very instant in which you carried out the crime. I just want to ask you one last time. It really wasn't you who killed Mr. Elise Denim, correct? That is correct. It wasn't me. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth? Yes? You are a prosecutor, aren't you? Are you sure about this? If your true identity is revealed, don't worry. I've made the necessary arrangements. I see. Iris. It is a prosecutor's job to doubt people. But right now, I am a defense attorney. A defense attorney's job is to believe in people. And to believe until the bitter end. That's what my friend told me once. Mr. Edgeworth? I simply ask that you watch and decide for yourself whether or not I am fit to do the task I have been entrusted. Very well, sir. I leave my defense in your capable hands. Let's see who the prosecutor is. No one? Court is now in session for the trial of Sister Iris of Hasakura Temple. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The defense does indeed appear to be ready. However, the same cannot be said for the prosecution in this case. Indeed. I'm not sure I like such a blatant waste of this court's time. An empty prosecutor's chair can only mean that the prosecutor has no confidence in their ability to prove their case. It would seem this case is already over before it had a chance to begin. I am ready to announce my verdict at this time. This court finds the defendant. No! Yes! Yes, but no! Oh my god! I was not ready for this. I was not ready for this. The prosecution stands ready. And you are? Franziska von Karma, prosecuting prodigy. Von Karma, you say? Perchance, you wouldn't be of any relation to the legendary prosecutor Manfred von Karma. Legends are a thing of the past. I am a von Karma. That is all. Upon a special request, I flew in today for the purposes of prosecuting this case. You did? Then you must be quite a big shot, eh? By the way, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. I'm almost certain that I've seen you somewhere before, or am I just imagining things? You look very much like a prosecutor I met once. I believe you are imagining things, Your Honor. Miss von Karma, do you have anything to say? There's no such weakling as this man among those of the prosecutor's office. There isn't? But I'm sure, once before, in this courtroom... Oh! I told you, there's no such weakling. But what is that, a whip? I'm not sure I care for such a thing in my courtroom. Okay, he might be slightly sensible after all. But this is where we end today. Thank you for hanging out. We will see the rest of this next week. Well, maybe not the rest, but the continuation, a part of it. And Friday we will finish, hopefully, Headspun. If the game decides to not break again. Thank you for hanging out, and I hope to see you later.